Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome once more to what is Aurora 4X, one of the best strategy games out there. Well I should say 4S game, shouldn't I? It's in the name. Okay. So, we just finished conquering the planet over here. I'm just going to turn the music down slightly, there we go. Not exactly sure how high I want the music to be, I'm kind of getting used to this new recording style. I hope you guys can actually hear the music a lot clearer though, this is what I'd like to hear. Right then, so we have the Odyssey. Sorry, not the Odyssey, the Odysseus. We have the old troop transport, which is of course carrying the brigade headquarters. I imagine it's loaded them onto the world. And fantastic news guys, I haven't seen the patch notes for Aurora 4X 7.2, they are adding Titans. The creator is adding goddamn Titans to the game. Now these babies will come in 3 tiers. We'll have the Warhound Titan, we'll have the Reaver Titan, then we'll have at last the Warlord Titan. Which of course comes with the Titan construction yards. You can rename these babies by the way, so we could have Titan Legios with individual names from the 40k universe. And to transport these babies you need to develop Titan bays. So we could have bloody invasion ships carrying Titan Legios directly to the world. Oh god, it's gonna be so cool. Rightio, so we need more troops on the world of Ancloca Prime before we do anything. We are training more men. They'll be ready on the 23rd of January 2095, so sometime yet. I could of course bombard the world, but I'd rather not damage it really. Okay, so we'll have the Odysseus go to Earth and be ready to pick up troops once they are ready for action. So if you could go over there, my good boy, and if you could refuel. Thank you. Rightio. So we can kind of leave these guys over here. We'll have the Isaac Newton conduct surveys in the system. Let's try and find something else in the system. The troop transport can of course unload troops. Going to be quite a few days. Oh no, it's only 3 days. 3 days and 13 hours. So not that long, really. Right, we'll take a look at the Phoenician system. Right, going back over here, we need to change this to 0.1. Whoops. Yeah, okay. I believe if we take a little bit off, then we might be okay. As the atmospheric pressure that's thrown me off with this world. That said, I've not been watching it too closely. I have to be quite honest. Right. So oxygen limit is 0.300. That's the very limit. We're kinda at 0.02, which is what I find quite odd. In fact, we may have to add more oxygen. Which I think is the problem here, but I've kind of missed. We'll try adding oxygen and see what happens. 0.1 should bring us up to the right amount. Yeah, 3.74% oxygen compared to 20% oxygen. Yeah, I've been getting this wrong. This is the issue I've been having. I've been off by a decimal point. I thought this was 0.2, but no, this is 0.02. Which is it's a new mistake. I made it because of the fact that I was bloody busy with the other world. And I just didn't notice. But yeah, I had somebody in the comments tell me about that one, so that one has been fixed. As you can see. Right, so we only need we only need 6.26 million people on Lubrical Prime. Right, we're not building anything. We could do with building mines. Let's start building some mines then, shall we? Actually, then again, that's going to make our issue with the lack of workers a little bit tougher, isn't it? Yeah, 6,924 units of infrastructure upon the world. Quite a lot. Okay. Low fuel on the ooze. Ooh, only 9%. Wow. The Hector has low fuel as well. Is that part of the transit? No, the Hector is over here, isn't it? Okay, what we might do then is actually merge them with the transit. Yes, we have 4 Bruneis over here, but no. Which is quite a lot. We have a huge amount of tonnage there. Absolutely huge amount of tonnage. What do we have on the world? In terms of minerals. So we have neutronium, samsorium, corundium, gallicite. Yeah, we don't have much corundium on gallicite on Earth. There's a decent amount here, but this will grow considerably in the future. How is fuel over here? Fuel is about 2.6 million liters. We have about 608 tons of fuel, so we should be able to start that production up again. Yeah, we can see that we'll gain thorium, so that's fantastic. Can keep that going now. Over on New Carthage, thorium 371 tons. Start that going. We might be okay. Yeah. There's only 15 refineries here, so that's not really going to do too much to our supply. Right. Magnetic confinement fusion drives aren't far away. X-ray lasers aren't far away either. Well, they are 2 years off. But it'll be quicker once this is done. Never mind. I'm kind of hoping Ben Harris can have more labs allocated to him once he advances, I should say. Right. Where is Home Fleet? Home Fleet would be above Earth. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna have them turn their sensors off. There's no need for them to be on. Their fuel reserves are about 3/4, which is not too bad. Apparently we have 0 ammunition over here. Odd. I thought I restocked them. I'm sure I did this before. That's rather odd. I'm sure I've done this. Okay, I guess I'll have to do it again then, but I'm absolutely sure I've done this before. Positive, actually. Unless it's a bunch of deja vu, or something with the game has changed. How odd. Right, we'll load up about 1,000 Hastati. Or 798. Okay. There we go, lads. I mean, we could have one of them serve as more ASM based, though it doesn't particularly matter. Right, actually, let's take a look over here. And, what's my beam level? Well, beam fire control range. Particle beam. I'm missing it, aren't I? It's here somewhere. Or it might be under sensors and fire. Yeah, sensors and fire control, of course. Beam fire control rate in 75,000. Bloody hell, that's a hugely expensive research. Hugely expensive. Though it would be worth it, and that would be worth it just to finish off. Yeah, it's not bad at all. Right, so we are building ground forces training facilities on Earth. Actually, you know what? I'm going to cancel this. I'm going to cancel that. How about research labs? We'll build another 10 labs. Ooh, another 10 labs, not another 100. Because, of course, we need to increase our research output, as we have more to do. Right. We'll have 30 days go by, and we'll see what happens then, shall we? Yeah, I do hope you guys can hear the music a lot better off. I might turn it up a slight smidgen more. Let's see. There we go, that's another smidgen. I mean, I'm gonna get copyrighted like hell. But, yeah, there's not much I can do about that. Unless I keep talking and talking and talking. But yeah, okay. We need to get rid of well, we just need more forces on the world. We need more defensive power on that world so that we can enforce a surrender. That's the way that we can actually secure the surrender of that people. I would rather not annihilate them with nuclear fire, as that would damage my own troops as well. And it would damage the world, which would make all the fighting somewhat in vain. Right, the troop transport has completed orders, thank you, sir. Your service to UNSC Navy has been admirable. Right, ground forces. Yes, we'll assign them to the division. Ah, only 4 attached units, fair enough. Yeah, so the 54th Divisional, we could rename that then to the 1st Army. First, I'll have to think of some names for UNSC Army units, or if you guys want to come up with any names for the UNSC armies, then I'd be open to it. But we'll call this the 1st Army, or 1st Colonial Peace Corps. First Colonial Military. Enforcement. Yeah, we're going for enforcement. First Colonial Enforcement Force of the CEF. Yeah, that might work. Not for them. And I was advised that this GCB over here is ground force, well, ground combat bonus. So this force over here has a 30% bonus, just quite bloody high. Quite bloody high. Right. I'm just thinking whether we should assign commanders to the ground forces to try and get some more bonuses, you know? Okay. We need somebody in charge. We'll put Joel Rowley in charge. He's our only Lieutenant General, so we'll assign him to command. Okay. 40% bonus, ground combat bonus is 5%. Yeah, that's quite cool. Oh, could we have it? No. Oh, no, we could have a ground. Sorry, a Major General in charge. Wow, ground combat bonus 20, 30. Wow, okay. Get that guy in there, Mr. Bradley Barker. Thank you. Right, brigades. Oh, we could have the other Major Generals control those. Or not. Right, Brigadier Generals can be in charge. Combat bonus 20. Okay, 15. Put you in charge over here. Miss Sophie Brown. Okay. Why is that minus 22? I imagine it's due to the fact that they've been hurt in battle, which would make sense. Unless I replace them. Let's try Toby in there. Yeah, okay, so it is to do with the fact that that headquarters is damaged. That would make sense. Okay. Actually, what I can do over here is sort by combat bonus. Yeah, there we go. That'd make things easier. I'm doing this right, aren't I? Odd. Yeah, we'll do it like this then. Oh, I should make a medal. Right, 5s. Yeah, so it looks like 5s are supreme over here. That's fine. They will gain seniority, and they will advance through the army. Okay, there we go. So we've assigned commanders to these forces. Ground units. Yeah, so you can see here the ground combat bonus. So seeing quite a lot more now. 30% over here. You can see the other forces have commanders, so they have ground combat bonuses as well. These guys have the stacking of the brigade headquarters, along with the divisional headquarters, of course. Which really does make a big difference. That's what I like about this game. Right, so now that we have forces on the world in fair control, we do have some construction capacity. So, I mean, I wonder what it would take for us to develop a PDC upon the planet. Now, a PDC would really grant us quite a lot of power. We could assemble one. That's not bad. That's not bad. You need a population for construction factories, but a construction brigade or division would... It'd take a while to do it, but they could do it, you know. That's rather interesting. Do we still have any construction brigades on New Carthage? We have one. We have one over here. We have another on Earth, along with a replacement battalion. Right, now we're talking. Okay, so let's fabricate a PDC on Earth. So we're going to cancel this one again. Well, actually, we'll pause that project. Pause. There we go. And we're going to prefabricate a PDC. So what we might want to do is go down to our designs. The Hoplon. Okay. Get rid of the Hoplon. Oh, so I'll get rid of the Punix. There we go. If it's going to fire anything, it's going to fire XTRG. Okay. ECCM. Good. Yeah, it's only showing Punix here. Why is it still only showing Punix? That should have changed. Ah, because we'd have to change the design. Okay, so never mind. Let's copy the design. And, Oh, I have a great name, actually. Right. Lorica Segmentata. I do hope I spelled that right, but basically the name for Roman armor. So, Lorica Segmentata. Of course, it's not a cruiser. Don't be a silly game. Right, we'll change that on. Yeah, okay, so it's already changed to the XTRG. Yep, 30,000 kilometers per second, fantastic. The range is much shorter, so we could change the design in the future to take that into account. What we want, then, is we want it to have quite a good amount of barracks. Yeah, PDC barracks. Capacity's 25. Capacity 5. Now, can we see how many battalions we could take? 5 battalions. Okay, let's go for about 20 battalions. That brings brings the weight up considerably. So we could perhaps drop the armor of this baby. Actually, do we have new armor? This is laminate composite armor. Yes, we have compressed carbon armor. Then again, a PDC does have a bonus to armor, as it's cheaper. I apologize, I just had some coffee there. So yeah. Do we want to do something like this? I mean, do we even want to make this a missile base? It would be good to have one, but we could construct one in the future on the world. So what should we do? It would be helpful, but I do believe that the world will have a proper PDC in time. We'll design a new generation of PDC. Though I might have this one to be something of a, well, occupational PDC. Turn off that fire control. We'll leave the, well, I don't think the ECCM will work without a fire control. But we might leave it on just to help us out a little bit there. Yeah, freeing hangars. It's a bit light, isn't it? If we're honest. It could take 3,000 tons. So we could put some fighters in there in the future, but I'm just going to make this baby just barracks, really. Barracks and the fact that they'll be able to house insane numbers of troops. I don't know. Do we need that? We'll just go for 12 or something. I mean, it's going to be rather odd, isn't it? If it's... I don't know. I suppose... we'll go for... I'll go for 48, just in case. Right, 65,000 tons. Let's bring it down to about 50,000 tons. That's proven somewhat difficult, actually. Indeed, that's proven very, very difficult. Where's all this weight? Jesus, they are heavy. Maybe just 3 of them. So we could house 15 battalions. Yeah, 15 battalions. I could put some CIWS on these. That's not bad. Though we'll try and put the armor up. Right, 50,000 tons. Right. I'm just thinking, like, what kind of PDC do we want to design? I kind of want one that's just capable of enforcing our will upon a planet. So I want 20 layers of armor. Let's try and get 30 layers of armor, actually. Okay, this is going to be difficult. I might be able to compromise for 25 tons. 25 layers. Damn. Okay, that brings us down nicely. 25 armor layers, 4 CIWSs, some active surge sensors. It can house 15 battalions of infantry. Yeah, that'll do, that'll do. Load time. Do we actually need to have some cargo handling on this? I suppose it wouldn't hurt, just in case. Right. I might have one of these on just in case, really. Just in case. Okay. Huh. Where's cargo? I must be missing it. Unless they don't have it on PDCs. No, I guess I don't have it on PDCs. Okay, fair enough. Shit. Right, there we go. Yeah, the Lorica Segmentata will serve that purpose then. So, 29 to 120 armor layers. 117 crew, 3,848 build points. Yeah, that's not bad. Would take a bloody long time for the construction battalions to build, though. Then again, how much does it actually take to assemble a PDC? Not that much. Okay, so I'll prefab one of these babies. Okay, Lorica Segmentata. There we go. I think that'd go quite handedly. Doesn't appear that the Odyssey is home yet. Is it the Odyssey or the Odysseus? I think it's the Odysseus. I keep forgetting which is the actual bloody name for the ship. Right. Yeah, so we just need to wait for the home fleet to be fully rearmed, and then I suppose we could go back to the Proxima Centauri system at some point in the future. At least we'll have a significantly larger ground army than we did before. I do need ships capable of combat drops, though. So that's something to definitely bear in mind. Yeah, so we should have about, like, what, 100 construction... Something in that region with about 4 or 5 construction brigades. That's not too bad. It took a while to assemble the PDC, but it's not that bad. And at least then we'd actually have those, well, we'd have that PDC on the world, we'd be able to house our troops. Yeah, that's really good for us. Okay, so let's go back to New Carthage with the ship. I do hope they can make it. Not a lot of fuel. Not a lot. Okay. Morale's increasing, that's nice to see. How long actually passed that? Right, well that was a full 30 days, so that's what I like to see. Okay. Check research. Just waiting on this, to be honest. Phoenician. How are we getting on over here? Yes, that's increasing. Very good, very good. How are we going with Lubrical Prime? Lubrical Prime. Yeah, you can see this temperature. It's really nice. Let's go to the lubrical system, and we'll take a look at how far away we are from being finished. Oh dear god. Is it within acceptable terms? Breathable atmosphere, acceptable gravity. Temperature is tolerable. Holy shit. I think Lubrical Prime is ready. I think I might keep on increasing the amount of, well, increasing the temperature until this gets to 0. I think once it's at 0, then it will be perfect, and we won't need the infrastructure. So if we take a look over at the world over here, and we go to summary, I should say. Yeah, infrastructure required per million is only 81. So we could have a gigantic population over here. Yeah, it's also supported by population. So if we keep going with the temperature, we should actually be able to make the world perfect. So we're not far away then, that's fantastic. That is absolutely great. That's what I like to see. God, I'm really excited now. Excuse me. My, how time flies. I do wish the game would load a bit faster though. It's amazing. I've been doing a single player game. Well, single player in the fact that I'm not recording it as a futuristic Roman Empire and a custom system. And it's really cool. I've actually been enjoying it so far. I have my home world on a terrestrial planet, and there's another 3 terrestrial planets in the system, all within about 400 to 1 billion kilometer range, and they all have minerals. My god, it's beautiful. Okay, so we lost the thermal contact because we left the system. Fair enough, that was to be expected. Oh well, we're far away. Right, I do hope they can actually make it. But anyway guys, thank you for watching so much, and I do hope you've enjoyed this, and do not forget to subscribe. So goodbye for now.